Hello, everybody. My name is Connor. Sometimes I'm called NobleAsta, mostly just by the Bandai TCG app, but I'm here with another Katakuri game. I know you guys are loving Katakuri, he said sarcastically, but at least we are playing against Animal Kingdom Reiju, which it is so fun to see. I started bringing Animal Kingdom Reiju to locals, and my friend was like, okay, I gotta try it, and I really love this deck, so I'm excited to see it get some play besides me. But we go second. We drop our pudding. He dropped his Who's Who search, so we're both searching on turn 1. And so this game actually took place after the tournament game. He was playing Katakuri, and he beat me. It's not a very good game, so I won't be uploading it. And I'm trying to limit the amount of Katakuri videos. I noticed I had a lot. But he said, I want to try this deck into Katakuri. You know, can I play you? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So second turn, he ends up swinging with Who's Who, swinging the 5. And then he swings 5 with Leader, and I counter out with Gadatsu. Just because I'm starting to realize that card in my deck is basically run as a counter for me. I know it's not the worst card to have, but I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. So I tap 3. I think I go ahead and drop Paraspero here. And then I think I swing 2 into, well, I go for the Leader ability, swing into Reiju, and I go and check mine. It's 10 Mom. And I kind of hate to have 10 Mom in my life, because it's like, it's not a trigger, and it's not something I want on top or bottom. So they counter out with the 3K, and I swing 2 into Who's Who, and they let it go. So we have some pretty good board presence here, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. He swings 6 into me. I go ahead and take. We got our 10 Mom, and he drops the ulti. I love the ulti card. I think it's such a solid card. It's not leader locked. It's not, exclusive to the Animal Kingdom Pirates. It's any card. You can take any card you want. So, and it's a solid body, and I'm pretty sure it has counter. I'll put a picture up. I can't tell with his just gorgeous alt art. But yeah, so it's a solid card. I kind of want to run it in any deck that can run it, honestly. Probably won't, but I think about it. So I go ahead, swing 5, just get a little poke in, because he does have a lot in his hand. So he gives me a 2K for that 5 swing with Paraspero, and I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Like, I am also trying to get him to 3 life so I can play I think I have a Kikinojo in my hand. So I'm counting how much Dawn I have. I haven't used any. I go 5, 6, 7, 8, and I check my life, and he takes, so he's at 3, so I hard play out Kikinojo and pass turn. I think I was separating my Dawn. I got a little confused for a second. It looked like I was separating my Dawn and did not play anything. I was thinking about separating it, and that's why when I scooped it up, it wasn't. It was good. He swings with ulti. I get the Sanji trigger, and I trash 10 Mom, which... Oh, because I have one in my hand already. I did not see her. So yeah, I trash 10 Mom. That makes sense. I mean, I don't really like trashing 10 Mom, because I feel like when you trash a 10 Mom, it kind of says, hey, I've gotten another one in my hand. But, he ends up dropping the 7-drop Eustace Kid, which is a really also solid card. And that puts his leader at 6 for the 6K for the next turn. So, something I have to keep in mind here. So, I swing 5 into the ulti with the Paraspero just to, try and poke him down. I'm on my 8th Dawn turn if I can count right. My Dawn is a little cut off. I feel like some of my last videos were so good, and today this tournament was on a different day, because you can tell because I have a different playmat. But I swing 6 with Kikinojo, and he takes it, so he's sitting at 2. And I go ahead. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do first. I decide to swing first, and I get, is it another Big Mom? It might be Cracker. But I leave it up top. I swing 7 into, and he gives me the 2K the counter with the ulti, and I drop 7 Mom, and he goes ahead and gives me a life, which I'm so thankful for. Thank you. I don't remember what we're talking about here. I think he might just be thinking. That's the problem with recording, like, or finally having the time to go over games like a week later. It is kind of rough. So he plays another kid, and I'm like, oh. He draws a card because he minuses the Dawn. He ends up swinging 7 into Parasparrow, and I let him go. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a search, sure. And we get Pudding. It's the only thing we can take, but hey, at this point in the game, it's a counter. So I'm not super mad about it. Of course, I wish it was something else, but so because he's got the 2 kids on the field, his leader is just automatically 7, which is terrifying. So I go ahead and counter out with the 2K and the 1K, and he passes turn, and I draw. And I know at this point in the game I have to get rid of one of those kids because it's just massive damage. So I swing Big Mom into it, and I'm thinking he'll give me a counter of sorts, and maybe I can swing something into it, or I can swing into his life. So I swing. Where am I swinging 6? Where am I swinging 6? He ends up trashing it. Oh, 10 Mom. He trashes the the kid, the 5-drop kid, the ramps you Dawn, with the gorgeous altar, and I get another life. I think I might have swung Kikinojo, and he was like, "Oh, I'm at 7," and I was like, "Oh shoot." And he's like, "You want to take it back?" And I was like, "No, no, I'm fine with it. You know, I like everybody in my my community is so nice. I mean, everyone in my computer is pretty nice too, but everyone in my community is so nice, and we're always like, everyone's like down to help each other learn and stuff. So when things like that happens, everyone's usually like, "Oh, you can redo it. You know, you want to take that back." And I'm trying to, like, I don't know, like, I'm at the point where I'm thinking maybe if I don't take it back, I'll learn not to do that shit. So I end up blocking with the Sanji there. He swings with both kids. I think I countered out of 1 and blocked with Sanji. Then he goes into Kikinojo, and I let her go. I'm like, cool, I like life. You know, easy on my little brain. Well, he swung into Linlin, I'm pretty sure, and I blocked. Alright, countered. Just because AK body is really nice, especially when he keeps buffing his leader up to 7. So I go ahead, I swing 12 into... He's got a stack, man. So I swing 12 into life, and he takes it, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. And I'm thinking, like, okay, he's got a good amount of cards in hand. I'm going to swing with leader, and I'm going to check my life. It's a 7-drop. So he goes ahead and gives me 2 2Ks. And then I go ahead and load up Dawn on Linlin, and he ends up having the counter, but he dumps his whole hand for it. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of what I expected to happen. I'm sitting pretty good with all my life, and you know, it's pretty unfortunate for him that he hasn't seen like his kid or his queen. That's who it is. So he loads up a bunch of Dawn on the 7-drop kid, and then he's like, "Wait, I don't know," and I'm chilling. So he loads up less Dawn, but still, he really doesn't know how much he wants to swing for. He's in a pretty tough spot, so I don't blame him. So he swings 5 into my life, I'm pretty sure, and I counter out with 6. I could have taken that. I only have 2 2Ks in my hand, but I don't know. I feel like maybe I should have taken it. I don't know if I've seen what's on top of my life. I don't remember at this moment. He plays out the page 1 and he swings 7. Oh, it's the 7 mom, right? He or 8, excuse me. And I take both of these. I get another Sanji. I trigger it out, trashing the 7 mom. And I did start to get a little nervous at this point in the game, because I was like sitting pretty good, and then that last turn happened, and I was like, So the triggering of the Sanjis was super helpful this game. Just getting a Sanji is so, as a trigger, so good. So I end up just loading everything on Lin and closing the game out. But so that game worked really well in my favor, and I go ahead and check my life. I had a cracker in my life, Kikanojo. My life was stacked with triggers. I don't think I've ever seen that many triggers organically in my life before, even when I play yellow. It was a really fun game to play. It was really good game. I mean, I love the Animal Kingdom Reiju deck. I definitely think that in the future people will be playing Reiju without the Germa 66 build. I think the Germa 66 build is really cool and really fun, but like Reiju's leader ability is just like so good, and I don't know, I just think that people are going to start building things like Animal Kingdom that aren't, Germa 66 and using them, and that's how she's gonna, stay relevant, really. But that's just my thought. What do I know? I'm a scrub. But that's gonna do for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, hit that like button down below. It helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.